Hi, I'm glad you could join me today. Today we're going to make a gluten-free blueberry muffin. They're very easy to do, few ingredients, and if you've never baked before, this is an easy one for you to try. I try to keep most of these recipes fairly simple for you. There are some that are more complicated, but that's for the more competent baker. And most of us aren't a competent baker, we're an average baker. So I try to stick to those recipes for you. First we're going to take our gluten-free flour. There's 1 3/4 of a cup here. I'm going to add 1/3 of a cup of white sugar to that. Seems to be sticking to the bottom of the dish. There we go. I'm going to take 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and I'm going to put it in there, and I have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt in there as well. And I'm going to sift those all together into this bowl. And I'm going to take my trusty metal spoon and I'm going to grind that all up to get it out there. And then I'm going to set this off to the side. So this is our flour, sugar, and baking powder and salt mixture. I'm going to set that over here. Then we're going to take the liquid ingredients and we're going to add them in here. So I've got 3/4 of a cup of milk that I'm going to put in there. And I have 1/3 of a cup of vegetable oil. And I have 1 beaten egg. And I'm going to add that in here as well. And then I'm going to mix this all up, and then I'm going to incorporate the wet and the dry together. And then I'll add the blueberries and put it in the muffin tin, and that's all there is to this recipe. It's one you can make in a hurry. If you have somebody show up 20 minutes after they arrive, you can have them well in the oven, and I haven't met anybody yet that didn't like a nice hot blueberry muffin straight from the oven. Now you can use frozen blueberries or fresh ones. That's up to you. So there we've got that liquid mixture together, and I'm going to add the dry ingredients to that and then just mix it all together until it's well combined but not over mixed. Just make sure there's no real lumps. And then I'm going to add the blueberries. And that's it for this recipe. Stir it around a bit. If you like, you can add cinnamon or nutmeg to these. We have someone here with a cinnamon allergy, so we try not to do that very often. But if you have no problems with that, you can add cinnamon. You can put a cinnamon sugar on the top of the muffins, if you like as well. Alright, that's the batter, and that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to add the blueberries to that. Scoop them all out. Now if you use frozen blueberries, chances are pretty good your batter's going to take on a nice purple color, and then when they bake in the oven it's going to have another strange color. But if you use fresh ones, that's not going to happen. We eat a lot of blueberries here, so when it's blueberry season we buy fresh ones and put them in the deep freeze. There. Now you can see we have a nice purple mixture. I'm going to use this tablespoon, and I'm going to spoon them out into these muffin tins. This muffin cups, I mean, in the tin. So you just scoop them in there. Try to get them approximately the same size. As I've told you before, you can use a nice ice cream scoop if you want them all to be exactly the same. I just like them this way. It works for me better. But whatever suits you. I'm not at your house telling you how to bake this. I'm at my house telling you how to bake it, so you can do what you like at your place. And then if you find you have some dough left at the end, you can add it to the cups that have less in them. Which is just about every time I do them, but I either start out too enthusiastically or not enthusiastic enough. And today I guess I wasn't enthusiastic enough. When these are done, they go in the oven at 400 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. These are our muffins, so I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Enjoy your muffins.